last of the day. They're ready and they're racing from the 1400 meter marker. Mercantor's at the back early on. Forever Mind's gone off to show the way early. From in second, Zinovi. Eye of the Prophet races down on the fence. Atticus Finch is very wide on the outside in the yellow cap. Laguna Verde is going even wider. They followed in behind that by Juliet Tango, racing 5 or 6 off the leader. The yellow and blue colours racing in between runners, followed further back by Celtic Rumours at the fence. Then came Laguna Verde. Mujbar further back in the field, and Mercantor races at the back as they race towards the 800 metre mark. Out in front is Forever Mind, leads the way. Got it by about 4 to 5 lengths, and Novi's racing in the second spot. Racing down the inside then third is Eye of the Prophet, and they followed by Atticus Finch. Then came Juliet Tango towards the outside, Laguna Verde, then Mujbar, Celtic Rumours and Mercantor. Coming down to the last 500 metres, Forever Mind still goes by 2 lengths from Zinovi, is getting closer. Then came Eye of the Prophet, Celtic Rumours running on 2 from the left, and then came Mercantor on the far side. It's still Forever Mind from Zinovi, who's pouring on the pressure towards the outside. So does Celtic Rumours down the inside. Then came Mercantor further back in the field, but now Zinovi got to the front and pulls away. Celtic Rumours running on down the inside, but it's Zinovi going on strongly. Zinovi won it. Second, Celtic Rumours, then came Forever Mind. Mercantor was fourth, followed by Atticus Finch, Forever Mind, Juliet Tango, Eye of the Prophet, Mujbar and Laguna Verde. Here's your on replay. Your winner is number 5, Zinovi. It's down the middle of your picture with Forever Mind. They go together. Celtic Rumours, the black cap on the left-hand side, was running on strongly in the closing stages, but it will go to Zinovi, who pulls away in the end and is victorious. 5, 6, 3, 4, the first 4 across the line. Thanks everyone for joining us. It's been a wonderful champion season out here on the Highveld, and we will see you on Thursday back here at Turffontein. From myself, Nakeeb Munshi, and on behalf of Nico Critiotis, my co-commentator, have a very good evening and get home safe.
And that's how we cap off the day here at Turffontein Racecourse with the last of the day. Race 10, the Master Archery at Stud Pinnacle Stakes over the 1400 meters, won in spectacular fashion by none other than Mr. Catch Me If You Can. We know him very well, Muzieni. Once again, showing pure class. You managed to get up here at the end of the day. I mean, it was only a matter of time on a horse like Zinovi. The 3-year-old colt, exciting ride. Nice way to end off the day.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been quite an impressive horse. He won, I think, about 5 lengths with Smanga on the inside track, caught the eye. Last time with Pia in a sprint, was able to overcome the draw easily, won comfortably, and he spoke to Pia. He said, have him, Andy. He's got enough gate speed, and he helped me out the pens to secure a position, but always in control. He got a little bit racy underneath me just because the young was a bit feisty, but held him up as long as possible, make sure that the timing was right. But put the race to bed quite comfortably. I've got to say, it gave me a real good feel today, and I think there's bigger things for him to come.
Bigger things to come indeed, and I must commend you for giving us the thrill a minute here against Kabalo Matsunyane on a couple of occasions today. You look like you were looking for it, and you finally got it.
Thank you very much. I can't thank Mr. de Kokkenham and his team. Horses string felt well, a little bit of hard luck stories, but well done to Mr. Chada, Alan Steelrod, and to all the sponsorship, For Racing, Club Tab, and my personal sponsor, Stones Damn Cool.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Muzi, for closing off the championships, and of course the championships finale in spectacular fashion with this 3-year-old colt and son of Heavenly Blue. I'm going to have Mike de Kock come in. He's no stranger to this section of the course. Good to see you, Mike. Exciting horse. Of course, has run against some of the best that we've ever seen. The Purple Pitchers, the Oz and Kerrs of the world, and a spectacular way to end off the day with Muzieni coming home.
Yeah, good ride from Muzi. He's always been a fairly decent horse, and then he had a wind up, and I think he's won 2 of the 3 races back. He is not a bad horse. I mean, he's got a good race in him, at least listed at Group 3 level. Now that he can breathe, I would have no problem going back to a 1200 with him. I think he's probably just stretched here, but you know, again, it's a good win. I've not seen too many 3-year-olds win a Pinnacle Plate. Not really 100% in their favour. There's always a couple of pounds in it. Against them, funny enough, but so for him to win here, Second filly's good. The form was there today. White Pearl, you saw that form. Forest lad. Sean's also had won the Malherbe plate. Yes. So, yeah, good win. Well done to Arun and Warren. Pity Arun missed this race. He was here for all the seconds and thirds, but not for the win.
Well, I did see him and I shook his hand earlier on and I said, look, it's good to see you on course. And yeah, well, if he is watching this, Arun, you missed out a nice curtain closer for the day. And congratulations to you, Mike. And of course, maybe you can give us a hint as to what comes next for this horse.
You know, I'm actually very tempted to run him in the handicap at Scottsville, the 1200. I think I'm going to have a crack at that. He'll get a penalty for today. He won't be too far out at the weights. I think that's probably where we're headed.
Well, thank you for closing off our day in spectacular fashion, and it's good to see you again. I always see you at some of the events that we have here at 4 Racing at Turffontein Racecourse, but it's nice to see you here and have a chat with you after such a fantastic performance.
Well, you know, well done to 4 Racing, not only for today, but I think they've actually had a very good season. It obviously didn't really start well in August, September, Summer Cup, with the clown show that went on that day, but it honestly has ended unbelievably. The Champions Day today, really good. I mean, people that had raced here from other provinces were super impressed and definitely want to come back. So well done to them, and a great season.
And quickly, give me another. Is she doing well?
She's doing very well, yeah. She'll go off to Durban in the next couple of weeks, but she's having a rest, which she really needed. So, you know, the Woolhavington is probably doubtful, but the mile a couple of weeks later at Greyville is probably on the cards right now. If everything goes right, she'll tell us.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate you so much. And thank you for closing off a magnificent championship series. And I'm so happy that it's you who gets the last. Don't tell anybody I said that.
We've had the last 3 meetings, so it's not too bad. Yeah.
Well done. We're going to hand over a bottle of wine over to you. Thank you so much to everybody that's been tuned to this special broadcast of the championships finale. And at this point, I want to ask the team to come and join me, but I want to thank the ownership of this particular horse, and that being the SSM Racing Syndicate. But I've got a very excited, exuberant Cecil Mthembu to my left, and Vicky Larina. Come on through, team Shalandra Bansalal. We've got our groom. Hey, the team is going to have to wait. Vengi, thank you so much for joining us. The 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting comes in for the groom of this particular horse. I believe the groom is actually Talkmore, but Vengi is here to represent. A quick word for Talkmore and maybe some financial advice on how to spend that 1,500.
I'm just needed to thank Talkmore for looking after this horse. So you have to look after this horse each and every time. That's what only I want to say.
That's what winning is all about. Congratulations to him, and thank you for accepting the check on his behalf. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. I'm going to call my team that is eager to close off the day and drop off the curtain. And we're going to have a fantastic time here because we've got a party that's going to be happening afterwards. We have to shout out Fundi Sitebe, who is just hiding there in under the umbrellas. Yeah, let's give her a hand, a round of applause for 4 Racing, the entire executive team. I don't know where Gareth Flusk is, but congratulations to Gareth Flusk, his marketing team, making sure the championships were out there in the public eye, making sure that we're having all these parties that have become such a hit. The entire team, especially the broadcast team, of course, Racing Today and everybody involved. Cecil, I'm going to have you come to my right so that we can pass the mic on down. But what a championships it's been. It's been fantastic working with the lot of you. We've celebrated. Some of us have gasped at some of the outcomes of the different legs of the championships. And we ended off in spectacular fashion. And it's great to see you all still standing and closing off the season. Congratulations to all of you. I'm going to start off with Vicky.
Thank you so much, Benny. Yes, today was fantastic, the way we ended it off, the Champions finale. It was amazing. Saw some beautiful horses. Definitely the highlight for the day for me was Lucky Lad. And also I want to congratulate Nakib on his first graded call. He really called that race beautifully, and I wish you many more.
I think for me, the entire season, I think this has been a fantastic finale. We've seen some great horses, some top production, and I think overall some great teamwork coming together. We saw the magnificent return of Clyde Basil today, which was a highlight. Some amazing wins by Sean Terry, but overall a great team coming together as well.
Absolutely. My highlight for the day was seeing Clyde Basil, and obviously a big ups to Clyde. Thank you to Brendan and the team at the back, but obviously on both sides here, you guys have been fantastic. I thought we had a very, very, very good champion season. We're going to up it up even more next year, and yeah, that's all I can say.
I have to say the highlight of my day would be calling my first graded race, and I must thank 4Racing, Clyde Basil and Nico Cruciotis for all their mentorship, and the ride of the day being Richard Fourie on Lucky Lad, coming from way back to come and win. So.
All right, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, there's just so many highlights, but watching you guys progress and go from strength to strength. I remember when Johnny first had the camera or a mic in his hand, the camera would be there and he was doing what I'm doing now, and he'd be looking over there. And likewise, Shalandra finally got him to do a few interviews the other day. Vicky, likewise, you've progressed beautifully. Benny, you are becoming a sick for the game punter, and well done for that. And for you, Nakiba, may you go from strength to strength, as I told you first time, and Mr. Basil reminded you, keep grounded and focus on your goal. That is going to be looking ahead now as we move around the country. It is to the Eastern Cape, Gqeberha, where we have the Eastern Cape Derby. That should be coming up in the early part of May. We will remind you in more ways than one, and we will constantly remind you that racing in Gqeberha is very much alive. And of course, we'll continue to follow the fortunes of Mr. Richard Fourie as he teams up with Alan Greef. It's now how many winners away from the record? 64, did we say, or 65?
It was 64, I think.
It's 64, and now the record is close. Benny, I think you should have the last word. We'll give you the last word.
Well, you're absolutely right, Cecil. We are on for rewatch, especially on the Racing Today show. We're counting down along with the rest of the racing public, and we're very excited to see him write his own story in history. And of course, Sean Terry did just that in this particular finale of the championships. But I think the greatest part of this particular day is seeing this team come together. Nobody looks tired, nobody looks weathered. Everybody's still super excited. We made it through to the finale of the championships, and long may it continue upwards and onwards with 4Racing and everybody who actually came through to enjoy these championships. 4Racing is certainly not done. If you miss these championships, well, you'll have to wait for the next championships next year. But as Cecil alluded to, Eastern Cape Derby is on the way, 10th of May.
All right,
make sure that you tune in.
Big wave.
Last big wave.
Time.
Cheers for now.
All right.